Hey there, welcome to the channel. My name is James, and here at 20th and 21st Movies, we are about all things cinema. All right, we are just a few days from our wonderful trip in London and Paris. Had a fantastic time out there and looking forward to sharing a little bit more from that trip in the coming days on this channel. But in today's video, I want to share with you my very first haul from the July Barnes & Noble 50% off Criterion Collection Sale. As many of you know, Barnes & Noble kicked off the Criterion Collection Sale on June the 27th, 2025, and it's going to run through July 27th, 2025. So it's a full month to take advantage of Criterion Collection titles at 50% off. This includes all Criterion Collection 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, also includes the Janus Contemporaries line of Blu-rays and DVDs in the Criterion catalog. So great time to take advantage of those deals and to continue to add to your collection. So I'm going to share with you in this video my haul. I got 6 titles in this particular initial haul. And then at the end of this video you want to stick around because I'm going to share a giveaway, a Blu-ray giveaway of 2 Blu-ray titles that I'm going to give away. Brazil on Blu-ray and Barry Lyndon on Blu-ray. I am upgrading both of these titles to 4K this month. So I'm giving away these 2 Blu-rays and I will share the details of that at the end of this video. So stick around for that, but I'm going to get into my initial haul for the July 2025 Barnes & Noble 50% off Criterion Collection Sale. On the other side of this, let's get into it. All right, let's go through the 6 titles that I picked up as part of this initial haul. What I typically do is I'll share my initial haul for the Barnes & Noble sale, and then towards the end of July or the end of November, whichever sale we're talking about, I'll come back and give a recap of everything I picked up since my initial haul and give you a total accounting for what I picked up in the sale. So these are the 6 titles I got. It's an eclectic mix of titles, and I'm looking forward to sharing them with you. I'm pretty much at this point in my collecting journey for Criterion. I have a good number of titles in my collection. I have most of the back catalog titles that I want at this point. So for me, it's really mostly about getting new titles that are coming in the collection and selectively upgrading titles that I want to upgrade. So the first title that I got was an upgrade of an existing title I have in my collection, and it is Brazil on 4K Ultra HD. Of course, this is, for me, this was an easy upgrade choice. This is one of my favorite films from Terry Gilliam, and it is, a wonderful dystopian film. It is witty, surreal, and it's visually bold. It's just an amazing film. Brazil, highly recommended. This is a title that I've been anticipating coming to 4K for some time. It is spine number 51 in the Criterion collection, and it is now available on 4K Ultra HD. That is why I'm including my Blu-ray copy in the giveaway that I'll talk about in a few minutes. But this is one of my favorites from Terry Gilliam, along with The Fisher King. Fantastic film, great dystopian film from the 1980s. I highly recommend Brazil. The second title I got in this haul is a black and white film that I have not seen that I'm very interested in checking out. This stars Claudette Colbert, Donna Michi. Is a classic Hollywood black and white film from 1939, and the story takes place in Paris. So definitely looking forward to checking out Midnight, starring Claudette Colbert and Donna Michi. Billy Wilder, one of my favorite directors, actually co-wrote this script. So that's another draw for me of why I'm excited to check out this title. But it's from 1939. It's a screwball comedy starring Claudette Colbert, directed by Mitchell Lyson. So I am not familiar with this filmmaker, but I'm very much looking forward to checking out Midnight. It comes in at spine 1266 in the Criterion collection. It's a Blu-ray, new 4K digital restoration. Comes in at 94 minutes. It's in black and white. It's from 1939, which is an epic year in films, with Gone with the Wind, I think The Wizard of Oz. Several amazing films came out that year. I'll see if this one is also amazing. Midnight. Let me know in the comments section if you've seen that and what you think about it. The next title is another 4K. That is a film that I have seen from the 1970s, starring two of the music industry's greatest luminaries, Diana Ross, Michael Jackson. Quincy Jones contributed to the soundtrack of this film. This is a film that was directed by Sidney Lumet, who's the same director who gave us 12 Angry Men, who gave us Dog Day Afternoon, who gave us Network, and he also gave us The Whiz from 1977, is it? Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 1978, excuse me. 1978, The Whiz, starring Diana Ross as the Dorothy character, Michael Jackson's the Scarecrow. Really, really cool film. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I'm looking forward to checking it out on this 4K edition. I had a chance to pop it in the player and get a little taste of how it looks. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good on 4K. I'm looking forward to doing a full watch of this title, and I want to come on here and do a review of this title on this channel. This is The Whiz from 1978. It comes in at 134 minutes. It got a Dolby Atmos soundtrack, and it's got a new 4K digital restoration. It's in Dolby Vision, and I'm looking forward to checking this one out, The Whiz on 4K. The next title that I am going to present here is a title that is, it really feeds into the whole attraction of jazz. I'm not a huge jazz fan, but I can definitely appreciate jazz music in general, as well as a good documentary. And this is from documentarian Charlotte Zwen. And she is giving us this documentary from 1988 about the life of Felonius Monk. I don't know much about this artist, but I am very intrigued by this. This is Felonius Monk, Straight No Chaser. It's from 1988. It's an 89-minute documentary on the life of this musician. I am looking forward to checking this out big time. My brother-in-law is huge into jazz, so I'm looking forward to checking this out and getting his thoughts on this particular musician. I'm pretty sure he's heard of him. And who knows, maybe I'll watch it with him together when we have a chance to. But this is Felonius Monk, Straight No Chaser from Charlotte Zwen. Now, Charlotte Zwen is no stranger to the Criterion Collection. She has collaborated with the Maysles brothers, David Maysles and Albert Maysles, on a couple of titles that are already in the collection, including Salesman and Gimme Shelter. Salesman is spine number 122 and Gimme Shelter is spine number 99. This is the rock documentary that stars Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones from 1970. And this is 1969 Salesman, which is a fantastic film. Of course, Charlotte Zwen is listed on here along with the Maysles brothers with these two documentaries. And she did this one on her own, Felonius Monk, Straight No Chaser. So looking forward to checking that out pretty soon. All right, the next title is a title that I watched for the first time on a stream provided to me by Robert Bellissimo. Robert Bellissimo at the Movies had a chance to go on his channel about a year or so ago and talk about this film called Killer of Sheep from Charles Burnett. So this is now available on 4K Ultra HD in the Criterion Collection. It is spine number 1262, and this is a film by Charles Burnett. And I'm looking forward to revisiting this title because I want to give this film another chance, because this film didn't fully grab me upon first viewing. But I know that this is a very important film. It's a milestone piece of American independent filmmaking, and I want to give it another chance. So this is Killer of Sheep on 4K Ultra HD. It's got a new 4K digital restoration. I don't believe it has any HDR, but it comes in at 80 minutes. It's from 1977, and it's in black and white, and it is a film from Charles Burnett that I am very much looking forward to checking out again. Killer of Sheep is now recognized as a touchstone of the groundbreaking LA rebellion movement and a masterpiece that brought Black American lives to the screen with an aching intimacy like no film before. So really want to dive into this title on this 4K edition and get into the special features. There's a nice set of special features on here with new interviews with Charles Burnett, who's still alive, still with us, as well as actor Henry Gale Sanders, who played the lead role in this film. So definitely looking forward to checking this title out and going through the features again. All right, so the last title that I picked up in this haul is a film that is a remake of a film from the 1950s by Henri Georges Clouzot called The Wages of Fear. So this is another title in the collection that's highly recommended from Henri Georges Clouzot. This is Spine 36. Now, I already have this in my collection on Blu-ray. It now has a 4K Ultra HD release. So this is the original film from Henri Georges Clouzot that William Friedkin's Sorcerer is a remake of. So I picked up Sorcerer as a sixth title that I picked up in this initial haul. It's a film from 1977, comes in at 121 minutes. It's in color, stars Roy Scheider, and I am looking forward to checking this title out. I absolutely love The Wages of Fear. It's about these workers who are in a desperate situation and they're transporting some very dangerous nitroglycerin across some treacherous terrain in South America. So I think this film is similar. It's following the same source material, but it's an updated version. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. I actually have the BFI 4K of this film. So I didn't upgrade to the Criterion 4K. I already have the Blu-ray, but I got the BFI 4K. But I now have the 4K of Sorcerer from William Friedkin that I'm looking forward to checking out. It's got a new 4K digital restoration. You get Dolby Vision HDR with this. So a 2.0 surround DTS HD master audio soundtrack. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. You got English, Spanish, French, Arabic, and German are the languages spoken in this film. You get English subtitles. So this is a Digipack edition that I am looking forward to diving into and checking out. I'm very excited to have Sorcerer in my collection. So these are the titles that I picked up as part of this initial haul for the Criterion Collection 50% off sale at Barnes & Noble. What do you think about these films? What do you think about Brazil, Midnight? What do you think about Sorcerer? What do you think about Felonius Monk? What do you think about Killer of Sheep? What do you think about these titles? Let me know that in the comment section below. Now, on to the details of the giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away these two Blu-ray titles, Brazil and Barry Lyndon, in the coming weeks. And the way that it's going to work is this. If you want to enter into this giveaway, here's how you do it. Go to my Instagram at 20th and 21st. That's my Instagram name. And answer this question that I'm about to put on the screen. Make sure that you go to my Instagram and first check out the post that I'm putting on Instagram that's going to go up the same time this video goes up on YouTube. But go to that post, like the post, and then send me a DM answer to the question that I'm putting up on the screen right now. The question is this. Before directing the dystopian classic Brazil, Terry Gilliam was a founding member of what iconic British comedy group? So before directing Brazil, before directing this dystopian film in 1985, what British comedy group was Terry Gilliam a founding member of? Go to my Instagram, send me a DM with the answer to that question, and do it before the deadline of Wednesday, July the 9th at 11:59 p.m. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a live stream. I'm planning to do a live stream Saturday, July the 12th, where I will take all the people who have successfully entered into the drawing and do an electronic, randomizer where I will reveal the winner for Brazil and the winner for Barry Lyndon. And then once I reveal those winners, you have an opportunity to send me another DM with your information of where you want your Blu-ray to be sent to you. So again, doing a giveaway of the Blu-ray of Brazil and the Blu-ray edition of Barry Lyndon. Just make sure you answer that question on my Instagram, like the Instagram post, and then send me a DM with the answer to that question that I put up on the screen. Definitely make sure you do your entry by July the 9th. So that way I have all the entries in. And so that way when I do the drawing on the 12th, we'll be able to see who comes out with these two titles. But anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of these titles that I have picked up here. And just let me know what your thoughts are, on the sale so far. How's it treating you? What titles are you excited to pick up? Are you a new collector? Are you someone that's still going through the back catalog of Criterion and picking up all those wonderful titles out there in the collection from, the greats like Fellini and Francois Truffaut and Jean-Luc Godard and Hitchcock, and just getting all these great titles that have been released the last several years? Or are you someone like me who is a more seasoned collector who has a lot of that stuff and is now focused on getting the new things coming in like Midnight or The Whiz or Felonius Monk or Sorcerer? Let me know where you are in your journey and what titles you're excited to pick up in this sale. Let me know all that goodness in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time at the movies. Peace.